the plastic, honestly, they keep using more of it because it's a cheaper option. However, it's the more it's being produced, the more you're seeing it on the streets and like pieces of it in the grocery carts that are outside in the parking lots and kind of just like get blown away into the world.
Yeah, I feel like they don't do the best job with plastics either, but I think it also depends on like the person. Like I feel like if you use like I feel like you need to be like mindful of like using like the reusable bags and stuff.
Yeah, I don't think HEB does like too many things different from a lot of other stores, but at the same time, I've seen a lot of like other stores like Target or like Walmart like tries to like push for more like sustainable efforts, whether it's at like the checkout with like the bags that you are offered. And I don't think HEB has much of like has as much effort as other stores do, so I think they can improve in that department.
Yeah, y'all all made lots of great points. Giovanna, I like how you mentioned that they bag like everything. I know that like the plastic bag is the main problem that a lot of people talk about. But another one is like packaging, like how they package items. So this question says, what does sustainable packaging look like to you? And can you describe certain packaging that you've seen that you consider to be sustainable?
Okay, so a comparison that I think would be a good option for HEB is the grocery stores that I normally go to. They use like biodegradable, like paper bags. If you do get them, a lot of times it's like bring your own reusable, or if you do get one, you can buy one and they like donate it to like specific organizations that like help efforts to save the environment. But the bags are like biodegradable. And they don't use as much. Like they try and put like as many items as they can in like that one bag, which I think is like a great effort and a great idea for like any other place as well.
For me, I think anything that's like you can recycle or reuse. Sorry, the boys are watching football. I think that Trader Joe's. Okay, I think Trader Joe's.
We can skip you, Giovanna, and come back to you since there's like loudness in the background. So we'll just come back to you last. So go ahead, Liberty.
I'm so sorry. You might want to skip me for just a second because it's the same and it's echoing into my room as well. But let me text them and tell them to be quiet.
Okay, so we'll come back to y'all too.
I'm sorry, I got distracted. What was the question again?
So the question is what does sustainable packaging look like to you? And can you describe a certain packaging you've seen that you consider to be sustainable? So like if you see something that's packaged in cardboard rather than plastic, do you view that as more sustainable? Yeah, just elaborate on that.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say like I don't know if you guys like have gotten like meat from like the meat department or like the deli area. Like I feel like when you get like a steak or something, they like wrap it in like the little like I don't know what it's called. I think it's like a little like paper kind of deal. But I feel like that would be like good. Also like the cardboard would be very like obviously better than like the plastic wrapping. So
Yeah, also like what she was just saying about how like with paper bags a lot of times they're a little heftier and like bigger, so you can fit more things in them, so you won't like need as many, and people are a lot more like conscientious when it comes to like how they're using a big paper bag like at Target or Trader Joe's. Also like what she was saying about the cardboard, at like Aldi, like they have like those cardboard boxes that you like bring your groceries with, and like you're not gonna like just use a bunch of like you're gonna want to like minimize how many cardboard boxes you're using, and it uses less plastic. So.
All right, great. Giovanna, if you want to circle back around to you, and then Liberty. The question, I'll repeat the question one more time, just in case y'all forgot, it's what is what does sustainable packaging look like to you, and can you describe a certain packaging that you consider to be sustainable? Go ahead.
Kind of like I was saying, like Trader Joe's to me, I think does a really good job with that because they use the cardboard reusable like bags, but they put like a lot in one bag, so you don't use a bunch. I usually like get all my groceries and have like 2 or 3 bags full of them, and then they also sell like reusable, like grocery bags that are like $3 or $4, so it's like a cheap option to like be good at sustainability.
Something I would say I've seen a lot pick up a lot is I've seen stores, instead of offering bags or just anything, you can bring your own bag to put your groceries in when you leave, but they also offer, like, once they stock all of their food, that came in a box, so they'll use those boxes for customers to take home and put their groceries in. That way it's minimizing any use of plastic bags or paper bags, so it's a cheaper and more cost effective, and there's just less product, so, and it fits more.
Yeah, y'all all made really great points. I like how y'all mentioned that using cardboard would be a better alternative to plastic bags, and I like how a lot of y'all mentioned some stores that are doing that y'all prefer. That was really nice. The next question is, does the environmental impact of packaging influence your purchasing decisions when you go to the grocery store? If so, how? And if you can just kind of explain if you would choose one product over the other due to the environmental impact of the packaging.
I would say I'm not as mindful like as I should be, because I feel like it's kind of a new thing that's like coming to light about like how bad it is. Like, obviously we've always known like it's a pretty big issue, but I feel like people are just now starting to make like a greater effort to improve it. But I do keep it in mind, I would say, whenever I'm grocery shopping, because I don't like a ton of plastic. My food being stored in like a bunch of plastic. I don't like my meat being stored in plastic. If there's like an option to buy something that's in cardboard compared to plastic, I'm obviously going to choose that. And then when I do get home, I use all the things that do have plastic. I do like to recycle them just to like kind of help on like my own end, I would say. But
I think for me, like, I do try to be mindful and cautious of it. I think a big issue is like convenience, just because it's like so convenient to go to the store and like